welcome to Talk Afe. We have another episode coming to you. This may be my first episode that I upload just because it's close to the holidays and I know that that's like family season, and I want to make this video for anyone who's in need of just a reminder of, their situation and that they're amazing and it's okay that they're no longer in contact with their family. So I'll probably make another video in the future going over, the entirety of a situation like this, how to let go, when to let go, if to let go, the process, the feelings that may come up, dealing with other people's thoughts and emotions and just the whole situation. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna make a quick short one, and then of course in the future I'll go ahead and extend it. So toxic family. It's crazy because in society today there's many people, like if your boyfriend is physically, sexually, verbally abusing you, a lot of your friends would tell you to go ahead and let go of him, move on, you don't deserve that. But then sometimes when it comes to family, because of that bloodline, people advise you to work through it or stick through it, or that's your family, you can't leave them, things of that nature. And that kind of keeps a lot of people in these nasty situations, or like really messes with people's minds. So if your family member is verbally, so emotionally, verbally, physically, sexually, or any type of abuse, if there's any type of abuse taking place, that is reason to cut contact off with that family member. And you shouldn't feel wrong for doing it. Like, yes, it's your family, but you should never allow yourself to be dishonored or disrespected by anyone. Whether it's a stranger on the street or your brother or your best friend, no one should be able to abuse you and get away with it, or abuse you and it be okay. So it's just kind of like, how there's a mother and then there's a mom. So a mother is like the physical person who had you. They're the one who carried you and they had you. But not all mothers are moms, and not all moms were biological mothers at some point. So a mom is the person who actually fulfills the role of a mother. So a mother is just someone that has the baby, and then a mom is the one who fulfills that role by being a nurturer, by being a caretaker, by providing, by teaching, and things of that nature. And the same thing applies to a dad versus a father. A father is the one who had the seed, and that's it. Whereas a dad is the one fulfilling that role in their child's life, and they are providing that same structure that a mom would, with caretaking, providing, things of that nature. And so if you are having any sense of abuse or anything of that nature, it is okay, and it is actually advised to go ahead and walk away from your family, because that is toxic to your being. And it doesn't always have to necessarily be permanent, because sometimes you just accept where people are, and then you may be able to interact with them in low dosages. Some people, it's necessary to have no contact ever again. Some people can still hang out with their family and just take mental notes or whatever. Whatever suits you is what you need to do, but definitely taking some time to see how this toxic dynamic has played roles in your love life, your friendships, and other relationships in life, just how it played a role. So give yourself that chance to kind of debrief of what was all taking place amongst your whole family tree. What else? So there's also the argument of emotional abuse versus physical and sexual abuse. I personally think any abuse is intolerable. So if you are getting emotionally abused, you are being abused, period. And it's just as bad as being physically abused, and it's just as bad as being sexually abused. Any type of abuse is negative. It's always going to have a negative connotation, and it's not something that should be allowed in your space or your life or your aura. So yeah, and so to the people and the friends, if you have a friend that has toxic family, or your friend has been coming to you saying oh, my mom does this and my brother does that and they do this and it's hurting me, definitely take a listening ear and try and really hear out the whole entire situation before you tell them, oh, that's family, that's just family, because that really keeps a lot of people trapped in these negative situations, and it almost makes you a toxic person because you're enabling your friend or your whoever to stay in an abusive relationship because of this term called family. I believe that family is, my definition of family is people who love each other, who love one another unconditionally, and remember to choose love before any other emotion when they're interacting with one another, and those who you can always trust that will have like your back and things like that. I think family is something that is developed over time versus it being something that just is, and that applies to healthy families as well. Like, the mother decided to fulfill that role and be a mom, and she showed up and had her kid, because there's some women who believe they're going to be a mom and then they may have like, what is it, postpartum or something, and they have to go through those trials and tribulations. So it's like, I still believe truly it's a developmental thing, and it is something that is shown over time, that is truly like your family. And so with that being said, family can also be your really close friends that are like, that y'all have just stuck it through this entire time, and y'all have always had like one another's backs and things of that nature. So yeah, let me see what else I have. But anyway, sorry I had to cut for a second. But yeah, so if you are spending the holidays by yourself or with another friend's family or anything like that, just don't feel bad about it. Know that you're doing the right thing. You're protecting your aura and your energy, and you're feeding love into yourself, which in turn gives you more room and space to curate love within you and give that more to other people, and that in turn they, give more love, and it's just like a trickle effect. And it's like, that's why I believe in the quote so much, be the change that you want to see in the world. So by protecting your energy, you're doing way more good than you know, and leaving that toxic environment is okay. Like, it's totally fine. Like, if you know for a fact like your family is toxic and they're not good for you, or you're like the scapegoat or the black sheep of the family, it's okay for you to take that time and space away, whether it's permanent, whether it's momentary, for you to figure out what you need to figure out. And that's kind of like just the basis of my video, and I just want you guys to remember how amazing you are, and the fact that you're doing this and the fact that you're watching this video shows that you're aware and conscious to a degree, which shows that you are trying to better your life, which shows that you're not them, and it shows that you're just trying to do better, and it's recognized. And I just want to be the one to honor you for taking care of yourself, and honor you for giving more love and putting more love into this universe despite being dealt such a negative situation. So truthfully, kudos to you, and I'm really proud, and I'm very happy, and I'm excited to see where you go in life. Just remember who you are and trust in that, and don't let anyone try and intimidate you or bully you into going back to your family because they're family. Be sure of yourself and know that this decision that you made was a positive one, and it was one that is going to have a greater impact on your life and many others in turn. So that's basically it. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're celebrating alone, either go get some food or cook yourself a good meal, cozy up to a nice movie, just take care of yourself. Have a huge self-care day. Cry if you need to too. If you're spending it with friends, family, I wish you a lot of fun, and just feel all the love, the real family love, and know that you have that in other aspects of your life and things of that nature, and just enjoy it and just have fun. So you guys just remember everything that I said, but most importantly, remember that you are amazing, and thank you for taking care of yourself. Love you guys. Bye. Just you and me,